And with the 255th pick in the NFL draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers select none of us because we're dog shit people.
Wait.
Anyway,
does that mean my audition to the Juju Hype House was not processed? Damn it.
No. They actually said I don't want to ever hear from you again.
Damn. Well,
So,
you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, win some, lose some. I mean,
speak for
you never know.
yourself.
I do a mean renegade. I don't know any other TikTok.
Shut up. Anyway, welcome to the Undrafted Experts. We're here to discuss the Aaron Rodgers rumors, the ones that haven't stopped coming in since what, like April?
Earlier
than that. Oh, even better.
Yep.
The Texans are now listening to discussions about trading Deshaun Watson. And Tyler has a bit of a take that Tim and I don't agree with when it comes to the value.
But we have to clarify the hypothetical situation in order to justify it.
We will do that when the time comes.
I just wanted to be clear on that.
Even with. Anyway, let's get started.
Anyway. So, as of 3:49 p.m. today, the Packers are close to agreeing on a reworked contract for Aaron Rodgers that, if I remember correctly, would void his 2023 season, allowing him to possibly get traded after this season, or if not, they'd let him walk by the end of 2022.
Yes.
Honestly, they'll probably let him walk.
So,
I think that they let him walk.
You think they let him walk?
I think they let him walk.
But
they're not going to find a potential. They're not going to find a potential trade candidate that's going to say, "Yeah, I'm going to give up all this. I'm going to give up three first-round picks like they really want for him." So either the Packers are going to have to give up some ground on what they want for Aaron Rodgers, or they're going to lose him in free agency and not get any value back for him.
Well, that's the thing is, do they really decide that it's not worth even attempting to find a trade partner?
They will.
Because if I wouldn't be surprised if a team like the Broncos, which has been brought up many times in discussions for trading for either Aaron Rodgers or Deshaun Watson, assuming Watson, can legally play.
Hold on. That's not going to happen because of the fact that age, the injuries to Aaron Rodgers, which he has proven hasn't affected his play, but there is that possibility of him re-injuring that shoulder when somebody like freaking Myles Garrett comes in and hits him with the helmet. But
well, as long as they don't hit him like fucking Myles Garrett did to Mason Rudolph 2 years ago.
That's what I was.
Well, as long as Aaron Rodgers isn't going to say the no word, then we'll be okay.
You should be fine. I mean, even then,
but
we've said this many times, offline. The Broncos would be potentially playoff, if not a Super Bowl potential team, if they had a good quarterback.
Whoa.
I didn't say winning the Super Bowl.
No, I wouldn't even think they would make it to the Super Bowl.
I mean, there's a case to be made there, but it's not good enough of it. It's not strong enough of a case. They're not going to beat the Chiefs.
Mm-mm.
I mean, that's fair.
Or the Bills.
Maybe they've got the defense to do it, but...
I mean, you did see the Titans a few years ago came out of nowhere and beat the Ravens and were contesting the Chiefs.
Yes, but they had.
I was about to say, I would like to point out there is one thing in Tennessee that is not in Denver, and that is a competent running back room.
That is very true.
I mean,
well, I would say that Denver's running back room is a competent running room.
Is not bad.
The problem is there's so much turnover in it. They can't pick one or two and just roll with them.
Well, they did draft.
They drafted a second or a third round running back this year to add
Yes.
on top of Melvin Gordon and Philip Lindsay, and I believe there's one other guy there who gets carries. I just don't remember his name.
Tim,
If I'm being honest,
I swear to God, the Broncos' backfield has been like the Steelers' backfield as of late. Constant running back change with no consistency.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong, but you've got Javonte Williams, who they did draft this year.
I think that the Steelers. Yeah, you see every Broncos young guy that they draft as a starting running back, a potential number one, as were most of them at one point. Melvin Gordon.
He's on the Steelers as a defensive
Philip Lindsay. I know. Melvin Gordon. My apologies. Philip Lindsay, all of which are starter caliber players, but they're not going to get all the reps because of the situation in Denver. Denver and Pittsburgh are actually in a much more similar situation than you would assume. Both are holding on to quarterbacks, which I doubt are going to work out. They're trying to put too much faith in a guy that they believe that's amazing, and there's a lot of people that just don't.
Who would the Broncos be putting their faith in? Are you saying like Drew
Lock?
Drew Lock?
I mean,
yeah.
Sure, but they did also pick up Bridgewater as the bridge quarterback. I mean,
that's not why Bridgewater was picked up. Bridgewater was picked up because you could make a good because you can get a good quarterback out of Bridgewater. Bridgewater is half decent, and he has been the bridge quarterback for
many teams,
quite a few teams.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just don't see a world where you couldn't at least see the Broncos or another team. I could see the Raiders even, if they could finally get over the Derek Carr experiment.
No, there's no experiment there.
There's no experiment.
Derek Carr is good enough to hold on to. There's much bigger holes in that team that need to be filled. Just much better holes that need to be filled.
Their defense?
Yeah, I was about to say, namely 11 positions on the other side of the ball.
Derek Carr is good enough. He's a good enough starter. He's taken them to the playoffs before. If I remember correctly,
it
he has
was
taken them to the playoffs.
It wasn't 2016, was it? Was it 2016?
Oh, look real quick.
I think it was. I don't know. I mean, it shocks me to think, like, if the Packers know that Aaron Rodgers does not want to be there and wants a way out, that they don't try to find an offer that works. Even if it's not exactly what they want. Like, if it's a little less than they think.
If I'm them, I'm holding on to the phone closely and listening to every offer that's given to me. Because if I can snag, let's say I'm going to get Aaron Rodgers for one more year. Let's say that I'm holding on to him. This is his last dance story in Green Bay, and he just ends up gone after this season. The best thing that you can do is get rid of him while you can. And if you can get a first round,
it was
if you can get
yes,
if you can get a first round pick combined with, I'd say, a second or a third, you got to jump on that.
Yeah, especially when you got to think of the fact, I mean, other than like a first and maybe like seconds and thirds, you're not going to get that much of a great deal, considering teams know that Aaron Rodgers wants out.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers has made it public knowledge that he wants to get out of Green Bay.
And so teams aren't going to throw as much.
They won't throw the world, yeah.
Because they know Green Bay is desperate to get rid of him, but also desperate to get...
They're trying their best to hold on to him. and get him to actually stay.
They're trying to hold on to him, but they know they're not going to be able to. At least I would hope they would know that they're not going to be able to, so that they can.
The Aaron Rodgers situation. And I hate to bring it to this, but it reminds me of the United States government and their marijuana policies. Aaron Rodgers kept bothering Green Bay enough, and the United States people kept bothering the government enough, where they were just like, fuck it, okay, fine, you can have what you want.
Pretty much.
Fair.
You can have what you want. Fine. We give up.
Take it.
We give up, okay? You win.
It's done.
Pretty much it.
I mean, it is. Is that all we have on the Aaron Rodgers situation right now? I mean, is there anything else we want to go off on?
There's really not much to add here.
Well, I mean, now that
any team who wants to make a move should make a move, but don't give up the world for a guy who's gonna leave anyway.
Yeah, we're still unsure.
I will say this much: we're either going to see a pissed off Aaron Rodgers that's gonna take Green Bay to the Super Bowl. Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
I would like to revise your statement a little bit.
Fine, take them to the NFC Championship.
There you go. You got it.
Tim,
figured it out.
Don't even try with the Cowboys, okay? Stop it.
I was gonna say they were gonna lose to the Bucks again. Jeez.
Possibly.
Or probably anybody who comes up there. Rodgers just struggles in NFC championships.
Yeah, you're right.
But anyway, right. We're either going to see the pissed off Aaron Rodgers that's going to take him to the NFC Championship, or we're either going to see the Aaron Rodgers that makes the team go 4-15. 4-13.
It'd be 4-13.
Yeah.
We could see an Aaron Rodgers that I mean, do you think he'd be daring enough to try and sabotage in a way?
I do not think he would try and sabotage. I think he would just.
I think that would be a lot of fun to see. I really do.
It'd be fun to see.
He just convinces Jordan Love to retire. He's like, I'll pay you $1 million a year for the next 2 years.
You retire, I'll play like shit.
I'll pay your contract for the next 2 years. Whatever it was worth, I'll pay it for you to just take time off and not play for Green Bay.
But no,
I would love to see that more than I would like to admit.
It's gonna be one of the two, and that also brings up what kind of Davante Adams are we gonna see? Because we basically learned at this point that Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams are a package deal.
I feel like you're just gonna see a Davante Adams that just tries to prove his worth.
You're gonna see a Davante Adams that's Davante Adams, a fantastic red zone
threat,
a fairly good route runner. I mean, there's not much to be said about Davante Adams. He's gonna be Davante.
He's gonna be Davante Adams.
Play. He understands this may be his last go with Aaron Rodgers, so I'm sure that he's gonna have that in the back of his head. But I don't think that's gonna change.
I think he's gonna want to make the most of his opportunity.
Well,
I don't think that's gonna really change how he plays at all.
Well, my thing was, I didn't know if he was going to be like AB was in his last year at the Steelers.
I mean, at the time, he wasn't exactly sure that was the last year with the Steelers.
Yes,
yeah.
But at the same time.
He wanted to play he wanted money wherever it was, and I don't know. I mean, I feel like Davante Adams is kind of chasing that, but there comes a point where you're just not exactly chasing it anymore. You know what I mean?
Davante Adams is chasing.
Again, I've talked with this about you guys, but it's always crazy to me how the NFL or how some of these players don't do what Brady does. Like, congratulations, I have millions of dollars. I've invested it properly. I'm all good. Pay me $2 million a year, and go get that guy.
Mm-hmm.
The guy who actually does care about the money.
Yeah.
It shocks me. I give Brady a lot of credit where that one's due, because he deserves a lot of credit on that one.
Yeah.
Taking pay cuts to where other people will
we'll have
to
the
where other
opportunity
people will
to
have the
show
opportunity
up.
to, yeah.
Well, Josh Allen has started to do the same thing as well.
Yeah.
Has he?
Yes.
Mhm.
He has negotiated with the Bills to make his contract more team friendly.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
yeah.
and
I didn't know exactly how that done because I knew he hadn't signed. Has he signed an extension yet? I don't think he actually has.
yes,
Yeah.
I
Oh, did he?
believe he
Okay.
has.
Well, I missed that. Okay.
It was a while ago.
Like I said, just to be sure, he made sure that he had his team with him.
Mm-hmm. Jesus, my head. All right. Well, I guess it's time to move on to Deshaun Watson then. I mean,
You mean the man that's worth 1 first-round pick?
no.
Okay.
Actually,
Okay.
hold
Zach,
on.
would
Actually,
you
hang on.
please
Before we
paint
do
the
that,
picture?
before we do that, hold on. Let's also Washington extended Jonathan Allen. Good signing.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Yeah.
back. Let me move down this list here. Let's go here. So Houston willing to trade Watson should not come as a surprise, and they're just trying to get max value. Now, let's listen here, Mr. Potato.
Oh, you can use my name.
I
don't have a
agree.
problem with that, just
If we are not in a vacuum and Watson doesn't have his legal problems, we're gonna assume in
You
this
are
case he
trading
does.
two.
If he does have his legal problems, he's worth one.
He's worth next to nothing.
He's,
At that point, I mean, how
oh,
long
I
is he
mean,
going to be out?
I don't know. It's a good question. We'll figure that out. I'm not making a move until we get more details. But
no, he is not worth anything more than
a
one
healthy
first-round pick.
legal trouble free. Sometimes people make mistakes when they say words. Okay, so a healthy Deshaun Watson who is not in a
Legally
legal battle
cleared.
is worth at least
At
two,
least.
probably 3 first-round picks.
I don't know how much on 3.
I don't.
Three
I don't
could
even,
I would rather say two
I mean,
firsts and
I
maybe
would
a
I would
second
say
or a third.
I would say 3 with nothing else.
I
Yeah,
can
If you
say-
tag on
just-
2, if you give him 2 firsts, he's worth adding a third or a fourth onto that.
Yes.
breaking news from an hour ago about the Deshaun Watson thing. 2 more women have filed against him.
Okay, well,
all right.
on to the next topic.
Change the discussion here. So, Deshaun Watson trade rumors. Yeah, if Houston gets more, if Houston gets more than 1 first, they've done good.
Yes.
At this rate.
At this rate, because that's 12 that are filed against.
That's 12 now that have filed. Yeah, he's fucked.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that just killed about 20 minutes of discussion right there.
Or they...
because of that. But
yeah,
I mean,
kind of did.
I guess we can still talk about it as if he was going to be cleared. Because you got to think of it in 2 ways.
Deshaun Watson may be guilty, maybe not. I don't know. I'm not the United States legal system, the women or him. So you know what? I'm not here to take a position on that. What I am here to take a position on is the fact that if he is cleared, he is worth 2 first-round picks minimum.
No.
Without a doubt.
Absolutely.
No.
Why? Why is he not worth 2 first-round picks?
Yeah, explain to us
I
why
want to
you
hear
don't
your
think he's
reasoning.
that valuable. Because I'm actually curious about this.
I will say he is worth a first round and 2 seconds plus a player. I will say he's worth that much.
So the value of a first round.
Basically,
He's worth 1 first round plus the value of a first round?
Yes.
Is what you're trying to tell me?
Yes.
So, wait.
He's not worth 2 first rounds, but he's worth the same value as 2 first rounds.
No. There's actually a big difference. There's a big difference. Because with that second first round that you don't give up and do what I said, you can get another player if you do get
what?
Sorry, had a stroke. If you do trade for Deshaun Watson and do exactly what I said, then the year after, one, the Texans won't be able to waste another first-round pick.
Okay, no.
No,
That's not
shut up.
solid reasoning
Shut
at
up.
all.
I'm not
No,
finished
no.
yet. I am not
No.
finished yet, Tim.
This is
Shut the
this
fuck
is
up.
this is sounding like someone who happens to be a fan of another AFC South team.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, shut up.
I
I'm not
hear
done yet.
bias.
I'm not done yet. Okay. Now with the first round pick, well, truly the 2 first round picks because Tim wants to say 3. With the 2 first round picks that you don't give up, you get him a O lineman and another weapon, out wide.
Okay, well, who are we assuming makes this trade?
Who are we?
So let's go to that.
Can we stick with the
making
Broncos
this?
idea?
Yes,
Because
so
I feel like the
Broncos-
Broncos
I
are the
was
main
gonna.
target for everything.
I was gonna go with the Eagles because that's been the reported destination.
Okay, then
If anyone was to make a deal,
You know what? Here, do you want me to open up the trade machine thing and
Go
we
for
work
it.
from there? All
Yes.
right, let's just do this. So first of all, we're going over to the Texans,
I don't know what you're talking about. Bias.
and let's move.
plus-
Bias. Oh, let's just let's look at this.
we don't need to talk
see.
about that. We don't need to talk about that.
Let's take a peek. So, what is that consisting of?
We don't need to talk about
Oh,
that.
look at that! The Houston Texans and the Jaguars.
We don't need to talk about that.
Anyways, back to what we're doing.
But another
So,
thing,
Eagles.
who would want to take Deshaun Watson's cap hit as well?
The Eagles are not going to be able to really do that.
That's another thing. Why give up 2 first-round picks for a very expensive quarterback?
Let's just
because he's good at football. You've yet to take that into account.
So you have to, at minimum here, listen, at minimum, to make this legal here, you'd have to get rid of $21.8 million in cap if you're the Eagles. Now let's just look here at cap hits.
Fletcher Cox. How old is he?
Fletcher Cox is 30.
You could trade
I'm
him.
I'm fairly sure Carson Wentz still has a cap hit on him.
Yes, they do. I wonder
Imagine
where that's
paying
at.
that guy $170 million.
Yeah, that's expensive. Cap.
Dead cap. Let's go down here. Let's just see. Where is it at?
$33.8 million
In dead cap. Jesus
from
Christ.
Carson Wentz alone.
God, Jesus.
All right,
Okay.
I love.
So, are
Can
we
I just
sending?
say,
Are we sending Cox?
as a Cowboys fan, I love this. I love this whole rip on the Eagles for paying Carson Wentz. I love it. It's so much fun.
So
It's so much fun.
So let's just go. I don't know what the hell this is.
it was the Wentz trade.
Oh, so
It's they've got it
first
in writing.
round of Wentz plays, 75% of snaps. All right, let's just say he does. Okay.
Yes.
So let's add that pick in. Trade the Texans, and then what you said? What would it be this year?
What, for my thing?
Yes.
No, I said
You're saying
this
a
year-
next year second.
I'm saying a this year first, a this year second, and a next year second.
All right, well, let's just add this one because actually, oh damn, the Eagles have 3 first-round picks this year. Oh, they could easily make this trade happen, and not be worried about it.
Yeah.
No, let's throw in this third here, or second here.
But also,
So
you gotta
let's see.
remember they're dead cap.
Yes,
Well, they're
who
just
is
their
on
cap space alone.
So
Fletcher
you're
Cox
gonna
is getting up there in age. I would say,
gonna have to throw him in there regardless of the situation.
and you're gonna still be missing quite a bit of money. And which, if you look, the Texans cannot take because they got 1.4 million cap space if they take Fletcher Cox.
So I don't think there's any way reasonably that the Eagles could do this.
No.
Let's just see. All right, so they'd be getting in a first, 2 seconds, and Fletcher Cox for Deshaun Watson.
Which I would say that's a fair trade.
Do you want to do try trade here? See if it would even work?
Yeah, I would say go ahead and try trade. What about you, Tim?
Let's see.
Yeah, I mean,
No, because they don't have the money.
They're not the experts about trades.
And of course, it's gonna say no trade clause, which we're gonna ignore that because he'd waive it if he could.
Yeah.
So I mean, even then, this trade doesn't work.
Only because of cap space.
If they could figure out a way, go back. If they could figure out a way
restructuring contracts is easier than people would believe. It's how the Cowboys free up cap space to sign no free agents every single year.
You sound salty, Tim.
So if we're being honest here, all right.
I am. I want Richard Sherman.
God
no, you don't. No, you don't, Tim. No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Yes, he does.
I do.
He does.
I do.
Tim, have you seen the recent video of him?
Yes, and we've been over this. As soon as that came out, I said he's gonna be a cowboy. He's gonna be a
cowboy. That was the first thing he said.
That's fair.
But I can get rid of the box.
It's kind of our thing.
Anyway.
So back to this. So, all right, for a way for this to work would be if Fletcher Cox or Derek Barnett or one of these guys, you'd honestly want to go with Cox here because of 30 years old. If you were to send him off, because I know they did draft.
You could add in Lane Johnson.
I don't see them getting rid of Lane Johnson.
I would not want to do that.
I wouldn't send him off.
At 31.
At 31, I don't care.
He's an offensive lineman. He's got 4 or 5 more years in him if he wants it.
Yeah, he's not. I'm not concerned about trading him, but I mean, if we were to,
you basically have to send Fletcher Cox.
Yeah, you'd have to somehow ship off Fletcher Cox to a team with a lot of money. Is going to be the big thing. You got to find a team with a lot of money. So what would that be?
Desperate for a defensive tackle.
I mean that would have been the Colts before everything went downhill with that situation. Raiders have no money. Yeah, the Raiders are absolutely they are fucked. Do the Bengals have money? Not enough.
Go look at the Jags.
Jaguars do have money. 30 million. You guys could take on that hit.
Mm-hmm. Could take on what hit? Fletcher Cox?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to make that.
I mean, you do have Malcolm Brown for 2 more years. I don't know.
I would say we had the cap space to do it, but I don't know.
I don't think you would. Yeah, I don't think you'd do it.
No.
Let's see.
I mean, it worked out before with Marcel Darius, but.
Let's take a peek at...
The Cardinals don't have no money. What do you mean?
I want to see, what are the Vikings looking
They can't afford Chandler Jones.
Fair. Do the Giants have money?
No.
Nope. Do the Panthers have money? No.
Barely.
Do the Lions have money? Please tell me oh my god, they don't have any money either. Are you shitting me? Jesus Christ.
Go look at the Buccaneers cap real quick.
They don't have much.
Okay.
No, they don't. They're over.
I was about to say, honestly, if they had the space.
Okay, I was figuring
my first round pick. Brady will play 2 or 3 more years. We'll be all right.
Steelers 3 mil. Chiefs over. The Bills are. Yeah, they're almost over too. Goddamn, there's no cap room in this league right now. Jesus Christ.
Is this adjusted with the new cap? Is this adjusted with the new cap room for 2022?
Yeah, I believe so. I'm really not 100% sure.
I was wrong.
I mean, there's the Broncos, but they don't need D-tackle. They genuinely don't. Actually,
I like how every single discussion, okay, we want to trade someone. Who are we going to trade? The Broncos!
I mean, they've got money. They're the only team in this fucking league that has money.
All right, hold on.
For a team that we are so adamant about, they're just a quarterback, or they're just one guy away from a competition team or a competing team, a team that can compete. We sure say they should trade for so and so a lot.
Hold on, put the Texans and the Broncos up there.
Texans, Broncos, okay. So what are you saying? Are we saying are we going to try the Watson trade again?
I would say let's try the Watson trade on this one.
Okay.
Because
They can take him without even having to fuck around with cap.
Yeah, without even sending a player, they'll be able to do it.
So if I'm the Broncos, this is where I'm saying 2 firsts have to happen. If it's the Broncos, they'd be the ones to do it.
I will have to agree with you here for once.
Because they'd be the ones to do it. Thank God he listens.
Right.
Because of the fact that it is the Broncos. They're so desperate for a quarterback.
Yeah, at this point they need somebody who's good for the first time in like I don't know.
Lynch is good.
Shut the fuck up. Alright, what year are we gonna say for the third? Are we gonna go this year?
No, I would say next year's third.
Okay.
I do not think they're gonna give up.
I kind of wish the NFL had conditional picks.
And they do.
They do.
Just we can't.
Oh, do they?
We just can't set it up.
I mean, I know that we can't.
No, they would not even try. If they're giving up a third, they would not do another first round.
It is the Broncos, though. No,
here's the thing, though. Wait, didn't the Broncos just pick a quarterback?
No.
No?
They have Drew Lock and Teddy Bridgewater. That is it. Here you go. So
yeah, that's it.
This would be their quarterback room if you bring in Watson.
Okay. For some reason, I thought they picked up a quarterback this year.
No.
Okay.
I mean, they did. Teddy Bridgewater, but...
They did. No. They drafted Drew Lock two or 3 seasons ago now. I don't remember. Yeah. He's going into his 3rd year. I know that much.
I will say this much. I don't think, because of the fact that John Elway is the GM, I do not think they're going to throw a 3rd pick at them because Deshaun Watson is not his stereotypical tall white quarterback.
Okay, you know what? I will give you that. That's fair. Because that is something John Elway would be questionable enough to do.
Yeah. There you go. There's the podcast title. John Elway is racist. Confirmed. There you go. Clickbait the shit out of it.
Did I hear clickbait?
Yeah. Of course you would, Zach.
So we're going to go with this to see if it'll work.
I would say
Deshaun Watson for 2 firsts and a 3rd. All right, let's see. I don't know if it might say fail. No, it would be a success.
See.
All right. So I mean, so Broncos fans, do you like this trade idea? I mean,
if I was a Broncos fan, I would. If he is cleared of all criminal charges, I would try and get that first rounder of the future to a future 2nd round. If I was the Broncos,
I could see trying to make that adjustment. I wouldn't say no to that.
I get what you mean, but at the same time, like if someone wants to give me my franchise quarterback and wants 2 first-round picks, I send it. I don't ask questions.
Now here's what I want to try. Do you? Let's just see here.
Was it?
Actually,
if you're saying yes to 2 first rounds and a 3rd,
let's see if we were to take out that pick and switch it to this year's. No, it wouldn't be this year's 2nd.
That was a future 2nd.
Let's try this. If this goes through, then I'm.
Yep.
I wonder if it. Oh, I don't think it matters about like would they actually take it. I think that's just would it legally work? Now let's try a different thing here.
What's that?
Now we can change the year. Can we go further? No. Damn. I was hoping we'd go to next year, and then we could, let's say, let's say here that Deshaun Watson, as it seems right now, he doesn't really break free of, the legal situation he's dealing with right now.
Yeah, if that happens, nobody's picking him up.
What?
Yeah.
Do you think?
No.
Yeah, I'm not taking a chance on that if I'm them. Not at all.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean? Are you saying like wouldn't even take a chance on Watson or?
I'm not taking a chance on him until I get the guarantee that he'll be all right.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't even bother. What I was saying was, if it turns out that he is legally not allowed to play and is fucked up, do the Broncos instead jump target and go straight back to fighting for Rodgers?
It's not even a fight for Rodgers. It's just you're kind of playing chicken with Green Bay. Like, who's going to give in first? Is Green Bay going to realize that it's not going to work, or are they not? And the Broncos are going to want to give in.
I mean, if you were to do this, it'd be Broncos getting Aaron Rodgers, and then what would be the package you'd think here? And do you think same
Rodgers?
for Aaron Rodgers?
Oh, don't even.
Rodgers is worth two firsts.
Devontae Adams would go with Rodgers.
If Devontae Adams goes with Rodgers, I'm offering 3 firsts and a second.
Let's theoretically throw this in here.
That would never happen. I could never see it happening. They would have to pick him up in free agency.
Never happen. This trade package.
They would have to pick him up in free agency, but hypothetically, if it happens, I'll send him 3 first rounds and 2 seconds.
I wouldn't say 2 seconds. I'll give them 1 second.
Okay, a second and a later round pick, a third, a fourth, or a fifth.
Yeah, we'll do it next year second, and then this year third. So that would be your package here. I mean, I know legally it's going to say, yes, that would work. I mean...
But would they actually accept it?
I mean, I don't think Green Bay would ever accept a package that includes both of them going.
No.
But, if we're going based off the idea...
If they actually do
Aaron
that,
Rodgers,
I can agree with 3 firsts for that.
Yeah, if it's known that wherever Rodgers goes, Adams will follow.
That increases Aaron Rodgers' value.
You have to throw 3
I mean, that just shoots his value up. Knowing for a fact that if I'm going to get Aaron Rodgers, as soon as he comes into free agency, I'm getting Devontae Adams for
I can agree.
Not a cheap price, but a reasonable price.
A price that no matter what, you'll end up with them without going over the cap. Then you don't even think twice.
No.
I mean, God, you'd be stupid not to do that. And I mean, what other trades? Are there any other major players right now who have stated? Oh, Chandler Jones. Let's think of.
He just wants a contract extension.
Yeah.
He said He did say. I think he did actually request the trade though. Like he said he'd prefer to have the contract extended. But I mean, look at their damn cap situation.
I'm figuring out a way to pay him.
I mean,
I want an elite defensive line, and he's the way to get it.
Think Devon Kennard. Could you maybe move
him? I'm sorry. He's the way to keep it. That's what I should say.
I could see them moving on from Justin Pugh, maybe.
No, they're gonna move on from Kyler Murray.
No. That's a bad idea. Moving on from a quarterback's favorite center is a bad idea, and him and Pugh and Kyler are doing well together.
All right, fair. Here's an interesting one. So here's something.
I'm telling you, they're gonna move on from Kyler Murray like they did with Josh Rosen.
I doubt it.
I don't see that happening.
I was joking. God, taking things so serious.
Okay, I never know with you. You have so many odd things. You have so many
things.
See, here's the fun thing. I say a lot of odd things, and then you're like, wait a minute.
That could
Zach
work.
goes, wait a minute. I'm like, that's dumb. I'm like, that's dumb. And Zach's like, oh, how can we make this work?
All right, so Jesus Christ. Is there anyone that you see here?
My water.
Is there anyone we see here that the Cardinals could move reasonably to get their value correct?
No.
JJ Watt. Can I turn JJ Watt into a first round?
Honestly, though, Zach, shut the fuck up.
Damn it!
But honestly,
All right,
though,
fine. Let's be real here. Fine.
honestly,
Actually, it wouldn't even work anyway because of cap.
Yeah, but Chandler Jones, he mainly plays like a DN position, right?
Yeah,
he's your edge
mainly
rusher.
He's mainly an edge rusher.
Okay. Reason why I'm saying this is because there is a They just got JJ recently though, so never mind.
And the problem
They're
is,
not
no
getting
matter,
they're not getting rid of JJ.
It's the same issue that we're running into across the entire league right now,
Except for Jacksonville.
except for Jacksonville and apparently except for the Broncos.
Yeah.
And maybe the Jets. The Jets
Okay,
have money, and the Jets. The Jets have money.
Again, I forgot. I'm sorry if I already asked this. Has this been adjusted for the new trade for the new cap?
I mean,
Zach said he thinks
it moved up to 200 something this year.
I mean, here you go. That's what it's saying.
Let me check.
I mean,
I think it moved up to 225, but I don't know that for sure. I remember seeing that it increased up to something a little bit larger. I don't know. Because I think it was at 100 something this year.
Yeah, because it dropped this year. I know that much.
Oh, yeah. I dropped to like 190 something. I think it's what the Cardinals are at now. 192, I think is what it says.
Something like that.
It dropped.
So, I mean, alright, let's... Oh, I hear old man Jenkins over there
Old
falling
man.
asleep.
Old man, it's time to go to bed.
Oh, God, I forgot about this contract. Oh, Jesus Christ.
CJ Mosley.
Oh, God.
Do they keep him around, though? They've had him for a bit.
The problem with trying to trade Chandler Jones in any scenario, he only has 1 year left on his deal. So, even if you trade for Chandler Jones, you're only really guaranteed 1 year of play from him. And other than that, he could leave and he could fucking sign with the Cardinals again. For all you know.
I loved that Bill story of Kyle, or not the Bill. I love that Patriot story of Kyle Van Noy. That was hilarious.
What was that?
What?
It was like, I don't know if him and Bill actually had this conversation, but they traded Kyle Van Noy last year, the year before, to the Dolphins for I think a second round pick, maybe a third round pick. Kyle Van Noy, about his value, and he was going into free agency at the time, so he went into free agency and re-signed with the Patriots. I thought that was hilarious.
Jesus
genius,
Christ.
truly.
I mean, it's a fair
it is hilarious. I just imagine that conversation between him and Bill.
Truly, that's ingenious, though.
The conversation between him and Bill. I need you to do me a favor. No questions asked. You get to move to Miami for a year. Done. You're coming back though, right? Yes, sir.
Let's look at something here.
Von Miller?
Von Miller's contract comes up.
I think he's gonna get extended. maybe for like a year or two.
Can this thing load today? Thank you. So this is going to be for, let's go back to 2021. Let's just make sure that everything's the correct year here.
Hot take. Von Miller's on the hot seat.
Yes, this is the right fucking year. Okay. So let's
Hot
go
take.
back.
Von Miller is on the hot seat.
Why do you say that?
He hasn't played a healthy season in a long time.
I could,
and
he's 33.
He's in his contract year. I think if he gets injured again, he's getting taken at a discount from anybody wherever he goes. He's got to prove it this year, or if he doesn't prove it this year,
I will agree with that.
He's got to prove it this year that he never lost it.
I will say this much though: if he does come back and he does prove that he hasn't lost it, they keep him around for another year or two.
Oh, I don't doubt that. I mean, I'm assuming he stays with the Broncos until he retires.
Yes.
I don't think that he's going to go anywhere as long as they want it. As long as they want him, he'll stay.
Yeah.
Yes.
My point is though, like if he doesn't, he's getting taken at a discount if he's re-signed with the Broncos. It would be a. He's in sort of like a Julio Jones situation. Been plagued by injuries. We're kind of checking. He's still here, right? He's still good at football.
More like AJ Green.
AJ Green was in the same scenario as both.
Yeah.
You could say all three of them are in similar situations.
Yeah, but I would think
AJ
Green than
AJ Green is on a huge hot seat, but I think he'll be okay in where he's at now because he's no longer going to be considered the number one.
Yeah.
Number two receivers statistically are better.
Who's this hoe? Oh, it's Zance.
Oh, welcome, Zance, to the live portion of this show here.
Haha, guess who's late now? Not me.
Anyway,
let's just look boys. Here.
Oh, hold on. Got a hot take. Allen Robinson coming back to Jacksonville.
I think it all depends on him and Fields. I think it depends on Fields completely.
It does.
If he builds a good relationship with Fields, I see no reason that he goes anywhere. If he doesn't, I think that he's gone.
I don't know.
So yeah, I think that it rests on the shoulders of Fields more than more than anything else.
It really does.
Jacksonville stuff.
Yeah, and Xavier Howard like the Cowboys jersey swapped. It doesn't mean anything.
It
doesn't mean anything, okay?
Hey, let me have my hopes.
I had my hope for Xavier Howard, and then I'm like, nah, there's no way.
I had my hope for Malik Hooker and went, that just doesn't work out well.
Yeah, dude.
And then the Cowboys stole him.
I think the Cowboys defense, if they sign Xavier Howard, instantly become the most underrated defense in the NFL.
No.
Provided they sign Xavier Howard. Not signing Xavier Howard, they're still going to be bad. But if they sign Xavier Howard, I think that Trayvon Diggs would be a fantastic guy to cover a number 2 wide receiver.
You know what?
Malik Hooker can come on and be good at what he does.
You know what?
And then you solidified the linebacker core in Micah Parsons. The defensive line has never been bad. They haven't been good. And you have a new defensive coordinator to run the whole thing.
Now listen. What if the Steelers do what they've done best the past couple years? Stealing
the play?
No. Stealing defensive
Re-sign
backs
Ben
from Miami.
Roethlisberger? Re-sign Ben Roethlisberger?
Absolutely
really
not.
Good at that.
Re-sign
to stop that.
And degrading players?
Sign him to an extension?
If I see
really
that they
that
signed
guy.
an extension, I swear to God, I will fucking quit.
I said,
it's Rodgers versus Brady.
Players?
Shut the fuck up! You're ruining everything.
It's between Ben and Brady. It's like a match of chicken. Whoever wants to retire first.
No,
only problem is Brady plays good.
No, guys, I know who the next Pittsburgh quarterback is going to be.
Zach, I know who Zach wants it to be.
It's going to be
not going to
Taysom
happen.
Hill.
No.
If you
No.
look down
Sean
at free agency,
Sean Payton likes him too much to let him go. For
Yeah, one way or
they
another,
all
Sean Payton's
signed,
keeping him.
they also signed Taysom Hill to
It's
a
free agency.
very expensive contract.
Yeah, I don't know why it's showing,
what does this Mexican want?
Oh my god. So, alright.
Oh,
Chris
he just lost
Godwin.
the stream.
Yeah, that's what he said.
That's literally
So,
what I just
Chris
said.
Godwin.
Zach, can I get-
Shut
I
up.
thought Chris Godwin signed for 2 years.
I feel like some of this shit's not updated all the way, because some of this shit
It-
feels off.
It definitely is off. Yeah, they got Teddy
What?
Bridgewater on there.
He actually is. He's gonna be.
Oh.
The Saints?
He only signed a 1-year backup. Let's find this. Let's find better here. July 17th. All right. See, this is more accurate. So, TJ Watt, I swear to God, if we don't re-sign him, I'm going to be fucking furious.
He's not over the age of 30. You're not going to sign him.
Shut the fuck up.
He doesn't have
Devontae-
locker room problems. He's not Steeler material.
Shut!
That's gonna shut
Jesus
down the stream.
Christ. Devontae Adams, I mean, we've already discussed this. If Aaron Rodgers leaves to another team,
Adams
Adams
follows
is
Rodgers,
going with.
provided they can
Adams
give him
follows.
a decent contract.
Yes.
yes. Chris Godwin, he's out of there after this year
Yes.
because I think he already expressed his displeasure with the team before. And I will
Wait,
say,
who did? I'm sorry, I missed that.
didn't Chris Godwin say something about how he was displeased with the team or something like that with the Bucks?
He was mad. He was sad that he couldn't get an extension. He just signed one. He's happy.
No.
He just won the Super Bowl.
Hold
I don't
on.
know. I feel like he
How
had-
awful!
Hold on,
He
hold
just
on, hold
won
on,
the
hold on.
Super Bowl and has.
I don't know, I
Go
thought he-
ahead.
thought
We
he
actually
said
held
something.
on this time. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, before we delve deeper into the free agency hole, let's talk about the possible Washington name change.
Oh, yeah, let's go over that real quick. So, what were they?
Sure.
Because I never heard what they were.
All right. So, it's
Losing
come out.
the NFC East.
Tim.
Shut up.
Anyway, so Washington has come out and said that they are going to be the Washington football team for the 2022
For
season.
this year, yes.
Oh, no,
But-
for next year, too, apparently.
Well, that's what I
That's
meant.
this upcoming season.
This upcoming season, they're going to be the football team. But the following year, they're going to change their name officially. There are 5 names in the running right now. You've got the Washington Red Wolves.
Not bad. I wouldn't hate it.
The Washington Hogs.
No.
The
And
Washington
that was kind of their thing in the 90s, though.
80s.
80s, my bad.
The Red Spears.
That's
The
a dumb
what?
name. I expressed my thoughts on this earlier. That's a really stupid name.
Yeah.
The Red Spears?
Yes. My least
Oh.
favorite out of them all, the Warriors.
Been done before.
It's
There-
not the worst.
There
good.
is one move. There is one move that has to be made if they want to become the Warriors.
How is it? What's that?
They have to announce that they have signed Stephen Curry to it.
Shut up! I'm gonna kill
come
you
play
and your
football.
family.
No, I mean,
Anyway,
like you kind of have to though. Like
you're not wrong.
I want to be the Warriors. There's the Warrior, Steph Curry. You want Steph Curry if
You're not
you're
wrong,
going to make
but at
that
the same
announcement
time, I
that
hate
you
you
want to
for
be the
saying this.
Warriors.
All right, shut up. And then the last name, which is my personal favorite, is the Red Tails.
It's
which-
between Red Wolves and Red Tails to me.
The Red Tails.
It's got to be one of those two.
So the Red Tails is an homage to the Tuskegee fighter squadron, which was the first all-black fighter squadron during World War II.
Which
And-
is quite. I quite literally believe that this was their version of how can we make this as politically correct as possible from the
Yeah.
old from like we were on one side of the spectrum now. We just want to go to the exact opposite side.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, fair.
This is what happens when you get rid of Dan Snyder and let other people make the decisions.
All right,
Xanth is
so
saying the Red Wolves.
I agree. I think the Red Wolves. It sounds the best if you're going to go
onto Twitter. Go onto Twitter.
Damn it! Hold on.
For the Warriors.
Bring back up my little box here.
So for the Warriors, the Red Spears, and the Red Tails, they've already got logos made by fans.
So what'd you say?
I don't want a shitty fan logo.
You said the Warriors one they have a thing for?
Yeah, the Washington Warriors they have a logo for.
It brings up absolutely nothing.
You may have to do a Google search for it.
Probably. See if you can find it and throw it somewhere. I don't know. Let's go here. Is it this?
That wasn't the logo I saw. It was more of, the logo I saw for it was, here, I got it. If you, scroll down. Keep scrolling.
Okay, where am I going? Much further am I going?
Hold on.
This?
No, that's the Red Tails logo.
Oh, that's the Red Tails one. Alright, so that's not bad.
There was a even better one that I saw, but I can't seem to find it anymore. But basically, take the Vegas Golden Knights logo and change it to burgundy and gold.
Okay.
No, you can't just steal Vegas' style like that. Go Knights.
Shut up. Dan.
Go Knights.
Then you got the Red
We'll win the Stanley Cup eventually. In the meantime, we'll just be sad.
You said what? The Red Spears?
Yes, the Red Spears.
Jesus Christ, I can't even physically type this. Xanth!
Shut up, Xanth.
Stop helping his
go
case.
Knights. Here, I'll even give him a Xanth is right.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up. Is this a...
He's celebrating now.
It's pretty close to it because I'm trying to find it.
If they could figure out a better way to name that. Just calling it Red Spears sounds so stupid.
Thank you. I so agree with that. It's such a dumb
name, but not a bad
dumb
logo.
name. Welcome, Johnny. You're a little late.
Hey,
welcome anyway.
Zach.
I nominate Zach to die, to be executed.
Okay, all right, I'll die real quick. All right, so that's the podcast. Took care of one annoyance.
With me and Johnny and more.
Well, quit being a beaner and we won't have that problem.
What did he say? I have no idea what you said. You cut out.
Oh, I said if you stop being a beaner, we won't have that problem.
Damn, I don't know, man. I should just call it Chapo, I can see.
I'm kidding.
I'm still streaming.
Okay.
I probably should have mentioned
So
that.
Fuck you. Anyway.
Zach, nobody watches your stream. We won't get canceled.
All right, I'm just gonna quit YouTube. I'm done. I'm never doing it again. I quit. Fuck this.
Anyway, can we continue?
I don't know. Can we? Can we actually have a legitimate conversation here?
I was trying to... Johnny joined in. Zach. Zach.
Now, anyway.
He seems
can we go back?
ticks off here.
Can we go back to the free agent list. Now that I've had my whole
Yes,
fucking
I would
show
like.
derailed.
No,
I would
I'm
like.
not done yet. I'm almost done.
I don't
Continue.
care. They're gonna suck.
They didn't suck last year.
Nah, they'll
beat
be
you.
okay.
They
They'll
beat
be
y'all.
okay.
They beat y'all.
Yeah, they did. Anybody could have beat us.
So you admit that your team sucks.
Last year they were awful. We lost our quarterback. We had a terrible defensive coordinator.
That's
There's
no
what you're
excuse.
looking for.
That's no
There's the one
excuse.
you're looking for.
That's no excuse. You had the red rifle.
Shut up and just look at the logo that you were trying to find.
I can't. You have the stream closed.
What? Oh, for fuck's sake. Everything's gone wrong.
Yes, that's the one I was talking about. That is exactly the one.
I mean, that is just completely ripped.
Yep. And now look up the Red Tails, last one.
We already did the Red Tails, didn't we?
No,
yeah,
we
because
did the
I
Red Tears.
passed by it, remember?
Yeah, but there was another one that I saw that looks way better.
It was down here somewhere. I don't know. But what I will say about this particular set here, this one in the top left or top right, I like more. I feel like if you're gonna try to not be a clear Vegas Golden Knights ripoff, you have to do top right.
Go Knights.
Shut up, Tim.
up.
Nobody cares about them.
How'd that Stanley Cup Finals run go?
Shut up. Shut up. Doesn't matter. Shut up.
I wonder who could have beat
Shut
them.
up. Shut up.
Who did beat them? I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
Capitals.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Is it this one?
We lost to the goddamn Canadians.
Well, there was a helmet. Just
A
get
helmet.
rid of
This one?
get rid of the NFL logo, and just put in Washington Red Tails.
It's got to be this one, isn't it? Are you
No.
looking for an actual like
It's an actual helmet.
this?
No, but I do like that. You
I
gotta
don't
scroll
know
down a
what
bit.
the hell else you're looking for here?
Keep scrolling. I know when I see it. Yep, scroll just a little bit more. Right there, but just below the P51 to the left.
No.
Top left. Top left.
This one?
Yes. I quite like it.
They won't use that.
They probably won't, but I quite like it.
It's not a bad helmet. It's just that it doesn't fit what they're trying to do. I don't see them doing it. And truth be told, I'll be honest, I wouldn't be against them leaving the numbers on the helmet.
No, I wouldn't either.
It's not
I like
bad.
the style.
That's what a lot of college teams are doing now with leaving the.
I mean, that's what Alabama's
They've
done
all
for
they've
forever.
yeah, Alabama's done that since
Since the beginning.
well, yeah, since the dawn of Nick Saban.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, so
Hold on, I'm gonna send
see.
another one into the group, not the group, but Discord.
Discord, yeah.
what else are you adding in here?
That's another suggested one, like fan made.
I just can't see them. You saw what they did when they first changed. Instead of being like, "Oh, we're gonna make a whole new look here," they went, "Keep the same colors, keep all that. Just call it football team."
I don't blame them. Do you understand how much merch that really ruins?
Yeah, that ruined a lot. That's why a lot of Cleveland Guardian fans are upset.
You gotta be correct here now. No one cares.
I'm not here to
All
get
right,
into
so
a political
anyway.
discussion.
We're not doing that today. So, back to the free agent list here. We've already discussed the first four, because you talked about Allen Robinson before.
Yeah.
Jesse Bates. They need to re-sign him. That needs to happen.
Yeah,
He's only
I would agree.
25, and
Yeah.
they need to keep him. Jamal Adams is not going to be cheap,
No, he's
but
not
Johnny
gonna
would
keep
have an
no matter
absolute... Johnny would have a conniption fit if he wasn't re-signed, just like I would if
Yes,
TJ
yeah.
Watt doesn't get re-signed.
Yeah, there's no way.
Jamal Adams is staying. They're re-signing him. They're in talks for an extension already.
Yeah, there's like legitimately no way.
Let's see. Will Fuller. I don't know. He could end up getting another deal, but
he could flip flop.
It for me it stems on how well does Jalen Waddle develop.
Yeah.
Nick Chubb. They better fucking extend him.
They will. If they want.
And if I need a running back, that's who I'm looking at. Nick Chubb.
Jackson.
Armstead.
Chubb's not going anywhere. Armstead's with the 49ers right now, right?
No, he's with the Saints, according to this.
Oh.
You're thinking of Trent Williams, I think.
No.
No? I never thought he
moved. I was thinking of Eric Armstead. My bad. I was thinking about Eric Armstead.
Of course he would.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like Teron Armstead, he's going to get at least a 2-year deal, I would think. If you're smart, you'd sign him for 2 years. All right, here's one that I'm actually curious how you think about this. Stephon Gilmore.
He's not going to get re-signed.
For the Patriots, re-sign.
I don't think he will.
I don't know. I mean, I could see them re-signing him for something lower. He hasn't been like his DPOI year, but that was only 2 years ago. It's not like it's been 6 years.
But also, there's been so many trade rumors surrounding Gilmore.
That doesn't mean they're actually going to do it. I guarantee you, if Pittsburgh doesn't re-sign T.J. Watt before like week 4, there's going to be 1,000 rumors about that.
T.J. Watt to Dallas? T.J. Watt to Dallas?
T.J. Watt to Dallas when?
All right.
Never.
Let's see.
Never.
What could I get for that? No, I don't want to see him ever leave Pittsburgh. Let's see here. Wyatt Teller. They should resign him, especially at 27. You should definitely resign. Brandon Scherf. You should.
I think they would try to.
Who's he with right now? Sorry.
Football team. Or potentially the Red Wolves, Red Tails, Warriors.
Yeah,
that team.
I mean,
go ahead.
I mean, I don't know. There comes a point where can I find better value in the draft? I guess is the better word here. Yeah.
I mean, at
the point where I come to re-signing, I'm like, can I get somebody just as good for cheaper? Not saying that Sheriff is bad, but thinking maybe I can grab a first-round talent for a lot cheaper. Yeah. When there's obviously not much else that I hate. I mean, they kind of need a quarterback. I think it kind of depends on the development of Taylor Heineke. Or if Ryan Fitzpatrick ends up being their guy for 2 or 3 years. If he is, I say you find it.
Fitzmagic.
Whatever you believe about Ryan Fitzpatrick, I don't care what you believe about him. Either way, if he seems like I don't know.
If it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, and quacks like a duck, it probably is a goat.
It probably is Mason Rudolph.
But Zach, I will say this much: be happy I didn't go through all the Washington potential names. That wasn't even.
We'd be here forever.
That wasn't even a quarter of it.
Oh, I know.
I think one of the potential names was like the Armadillos.
Oh God.
I hope it's the Armadillos. I'm gonna be honest. I really hope that it's the Armadillos.
No, that's a San Antonio game.
I have to go to a game. Have to hear them chant. Let's go, Armadillo.
Let's go, Dillos.
Oh.
That'd be so bad, but funny as fuck.
I just imagine that they end up rolling out of the top.
Jesus Christ.
So just think of them. They're actually that one of the players actually holds an actual armadillo and just rolls it like a bowling ball out of the tunnel.
Jesus Christ.
That would be. You know what? I'm getting more and more sold on this. The more we think, the more we talk about it.
Tim, you know what? If you end up at the same place I'm going to be next year. We're making a trip.
Armadillos!
We're making a trip
Armadillos!
to DC at least once.
That would be so
We are
funny.
watching an Armadillos game.
Hey, if I get stationed down in Florida, you guys got to come with me to see a Jacksonville game.
Okay,
I don't know if I'm able to make that work.
But Sunshine better be playing. I'm gonna be mad if my man's not playing.
Me too.
Alright, anyway.
Oh, speaking of which, y'all see Gardner Minshew's statement? Ooh.
Oh God.
He says I haven't shit in 2 weeks because I'm preparing myself not to take number 2 as an option.
Did he actually say that?
Yes.
Yeah, it was something along the
words.
lines of that.
Exact
words.
words.
Yeah, it was something like that. Huh?
Duval's getting to him.
I don't know. I admire the confidence. I really respect it.
He's not gonna get it though.
Jesus Christ. Alright, anyway.
I mean,
back to this list.
I think
before it gets further derailed.
I think Minshew is a good backup quarterback, but I do not think he's a good starting quarterback.
No.
That is the mustache maniac that you were talking about.
Mustache
You watch your
maniac.
tone when you talk about the man.
Tim, shut the fuck up.
Anyways, Orlando Brown Jr. in Kansas City.
They need to make that. They need to make that a priority, and I think they win the Super Bowl. Brown gives them a discount. Brown gives him a discount because he's one of the higher paid guys right now. I say, I don't know.
You're actually referring to talent. I was still bitching about before.
Yeah, I thought you were still talking about Minshew.
I did too, and I was like, oh God, here we go. But yeah, Orlando Brown, they definitely need to at least make the effort to re-sign. I don't know if they're going to be able to.
There's a big difference between effort to and being able to.
Yeah. Darius Leonard he hasn't been extended yet. They'd be dumb not to extend him.
Yeah, they really would be dumb.
Braden Smith, they should definitely re-sign if you can. Jonathan Allen, we already talked about it. 4 years, $82 million, I believe.
Yeah, that just happened today, so it's fair that it wasn't updated.
Darius Williams on the Rams. I don't know.
I remember a couple episodes ago we made this thing about the Rams. At that time, not having any wins, and I'd like to revisit that because I think that we're very, very wrong on that one. I think that we're just insanely wrong on that one. In some more research or looking over things, I think the Rams are probably the favorites to win the division. They're just good this year. They have
What you're saying is that the NFC West is going to be stacked.
Oh, the NFC West is going to be an absolute firestorm of talent.
Matthew Stafford is going to finally have the team he needs, mainly, and make it to the playoffs and show us that he deserves to be there. And then beat Aaron Rodgers in the NFC Championship.
He'll finally be able to prove that he is actually an elite quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, he's kind of proved that, I would say.
Yeah.
He'd finally be able to, I don't know, win a football game consistently.
Prove it statistically, that's it.
Yeah, that's the way to say it. Because, I mean, watching him play, it's been proven that,
yeah, he is.
Mm-hmm.
I used this phrase a lot, and honestly, I stole it from Devonta Smith. The guy can play football.
Yeah.
I stole that directly from him. I was like, that's a really good way to say it, because sometimes there's just no better way to say it. There's no better way to justify it It's like, watch him play football. The guy can play football. He's good at it.
Mm-hmm. So, next on the list, Marcus Williams for the Saints. Yes.
Hot seat. Hot seat right now. Hot seat. Depends on this season. He hasn't had a season
It
since
does.
he hasn't had a good season since his rookie. I mean, it's been an okay.
It hasn't been bad seasons, but they haven't been spectacular.
They've been subpar. Well, not subpar, but they've been average. Yeah.
I think they still should, but like you said, if he has a bad year this year or is just mediocre again,
and then wants big money,
then you move on. Yes, without a doubt. Marcus May from the Jets, they should,
but I think they let him walk.
They might, yeah.
I think they're so focused on trying to build that offense. I mean, Salo will probably want to re-sign him, but we'll see how that goes. I know that.
Who is it?
Marcus May.
He's gonna walk.
I agree.
Jadeveon Clowney. More than likely gonna walk.
Hot seat.
He's
very hot seat.
Did he do much in Tennessee last year?
No, not really.
Exactly.
He still has yet to prove himself as an elite pass rusher.
I think
he's a great run stopper.
I think it's gonna happen. I think he's gonna get re-signed.
I mean, I don't think that it would be wrong to re-sign him, but I think that he's on a hot seat right now.
It may not be a big deal, but I think he definitely will be re-signed.
Yeah.
That is my personal opinion.
I don't doubt that. I'm saying that he's on a hotter seat than a lot of people assume just because of his name.
Yes.
Yeah.
People assume his job is safe because he has a big name.
Clowney, but
Jadeveon
Clowney hasn't done much of shit lately, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
He hasn't been bad. He just hasn't been. He hasn't been what Jadeveon Clowney's name is valued at.
Truly, ever since he's reached the NFL, I would say, not gonna lie, since the NFL, he's been a slight bust.
He hasn't been a bust.
I wouldn't say he's a bust at all.
He just hasn't been as big of a star as everyone wanted him to be. He's still been a good player.
That is quite literally the definition of a bust if you don't reach your expectations.
I'm saying the expectations of what everyone else thought. In reality, I mean, you gotta think about this here.
In reality, you got an above-average player.
Yes.
So there's nothing wrong with getting an above-average player out of a first-round pick, even if he undercuts expectations.
Even if he's not fucking God himself, I mean, Jesus.
This is why I'm saying he's a slight bust, because, like...
I mean, he's not Aaron Donald, but...
They expected him to be the next Aaron Donald, but then he just turned out to be an above-average player.
They did not expect that because Aaron Donald I think he was either in that draft or he was the next year.
Zach, you get my point. They expected him to be a superstar on the D line, and then he wasn't.
Aaron Donald is the best defensive lineman since me and Joe Green changed my mind.
I'm not going to do that.
Because you're not wrong.
Let's see here. Alright, so past the slight bust conversation.
No, I want to continue this conversation.
I wanted to move down the line.
Well,
there's a lot of people on this line.
You already know half these people are like second-string people that aren't going to get signed.
Okay. Down this list, I see Tyrann Mathieu, Marshawn Lattimore...
Tyrann Mathieu, they can't afford Orlando Brown and Tyrann Mathieu. They have to pick one.
I mean, Jesus Christ, there's a lot of people down here you would actually have a good conversation over.
The Chiefs have to pick one, Tyrann Mathieu or Orlando Brown. They just don't have the money unless somebody like Patrick Mahomes comes in and says, okay, I'll knock a bunch of money off of my contract. You guys don't have to pay me as much. There's no way that they're going to be able to re-sign all those guys without something like that happening.
I'm gonna go get the rest of my pizza.
In the middle of a stream. God damn it. No, but anyway, I guess this means we could cover some more shit while he's gone. Mark Andrews for Baltimore.
Hot seat.
I don't know.
Hot seat. He has to prove he had a decent season last year, but he was a lot better the year before. If he wants big money, he has to play like a big tight end this year.
Right, it's your boy.
All right, fair.
For the whole ass pizza.
God damn it.
Yeah, you guys.
Because he's not Kittle, he's not Kelsey, he's not Waller.
He's not Gronk.
No. So I mean, I'll give you that. Hot seat is probably where he is right now. If he has an above average season, they re-sign him. Otherwise, they can move on from him comfortably, or try to get him like later on in free agency if he doesn't get picked up.
Yeah, I would try to take him at a discount.
Yeah. Dwayne Brown, O-tackle, Seattle.
Who you said? I'm sorry, I messed up.
Dwayne Brown. He's
not getting
37.
re-signed. He's not getting re-signed.
Probably retires.
Mm-hmm.
I could see retirement, yes. And if not, Seattle, I'm being honest here, should take him for another year if he chooses not to retire. For one reason. That
Take it as a
O-line,
bridge. Take it as a bridge.
that O-line is still lacking. It's
Yeah,
not
their O-line's
bad.
terrible.
It's not complete garbage, but it still has a long way to go to be considered a top tier O-line.
It's not the Iron Curtain of Dallas or the Quentin Nelson-led Bad Boys of Indianapolis.
Yeah.
No,
then-
I retract that. In hindsight, Bad Boys was a really dumb name, and I want to retract that and think of a better nickname for that offensive line.
All right.
Other than that, give me till next time, and I'll have a much better name.
All right, we'll keep
Quentin
that on the
Nelson
list.
and the Italian Stallions.
Cut that off. cut that.
Jesus Christ.
Tim, I already gave them a name. Quentin Nelson and the Italian Stallions.
Whatever works, but
All right,
not
fine.
not.
So, we already discussed partly on Tyrann Mathieu. It's between him or Orlando Brown. Who do you value more?
Orlando Brown.
Brown.
Yes, you should. Which in that
gotta
case
look at
means
Patton
Matthew.
Mahomes.
Yeah, that, and also, I mean, don't they have Juan Thornhill?
Matthew to the Cowboy.
Shut up, Tim.
Shut the hell up.
Can I hope? Can I hope that we're eventually going to sign a free agent? We don't do that very often.
I don't know. Pittsburgh's hoped for a while now, but all we do is re-sign our aging players. So, you know,
If he's
there's
not
that.
over 30, y'all
Renegade,
don't want him.
renegade.
Anyway, Harrison Smith for the Vikings.
Definite re-sign.
I think
He's fine.
even at 33, I
If
think you give
possible.
him like 2 years maybe.
I sign him for 4 if he wants it.
Have
No.
him till his year 30 or till he's 37 years old.
No.
Maybe 3.
I'm about to say
Sometimes
2 or 3 would be
two.
2 or 3 would be your best bet there. You
I
can't
sign
do
him
a
at.
1 year.
You know what? Honestly, I sign him at what he wants.
Yeah,
I ask him, how many
Fair,
years do you want to
fair.
play?
that's fair.
Fair.
I want you as a Viking for as long as you want to play. So you tell me how long you want to play, and we'll sign this contract.
Yeah. Now, J.C. Jackson, yes, 26 years old and proved to be pretty darn good last year.
He's getting resigned.
If he plays just as well or even close
Better.
to as good this upcoming season, you have to bring him back, especially because he'll only be 26. You could honestly even make the case for re-signing J.C. Jackson and letting Gilmore walk if you really want to do that. And then let's see.
There's room in Dallas for Stephon Gilmore.
Shut up, Tim.
No, there's room in Pittsburgh, my guy. No.
You're all wrong. It's Jacksonville.
Oh, look. All right, now, listen. Our teams can only sign so many players. Let's see. Mike Gesicki.
He's getting re-signed.
I would say they re-sign.
He's been
I
playing
think
pretty good.
He hasn't been bad. He might almost be in a I would almost say he'd be in a similar situation to Mark Andrews, but
He's
Mark Andrews had a bit of a worse year last year.
Gesicki? Hell no. Gesicki, I want him if he plays like he did last year this year.
That's what I'm saying.
He continues
let's
that.
see. The upward trend, yeah.
How about Gaskin? When does his deal expire?
Miles
I feel
Gaskin.
like I feel like his deal's in a. I feel like he's in a. I don't know, like what James Robinson would have been in if he were still in Jack. If they didn't draft ETN.
Check that for me, one of you two. I don't know. I feel like he's only in his second or third year. He couldn't.
Yeah,
he
I know.
can't be
I
that
just
far
didn't know.
along.
I didn't know. I know he was in a 7th round contract or whatever, so I didn't know if that was 4 years or if that was 2 years or what.
Let's see. Dallas Goedert.
I'd say.
I mean,
I would
Ertz
probably
is gonna go if he hasn't already. I can't remember if he did.
Guys, I got this. Who?
Dallas Goedert. Oh, you're looking at Miles Gaskin. Miles Gaskin.
No, I was saying who the fuck is Dallas Goedert?
He fucking
Tight end for the Eagles.
Like I said,
the one
who?
who's like. I mean, I don't know, the guy who like replaced Zach Ertz in a way.
But is he good as Zach Ertz?
He's just as good.
He's not bad. I'll tell you
He's
that
just
much.
as good,
Okay.
if not better.
Okay, thank you.
I would say they re-sign him. Same deal.
If they have the cap.
He's gotten. Well, yeah. If they've got the cap, I mean, Jesus Christ. I would not want to be the GM of that team right now.
Mm-mm.
Brian O'Neill, O-tackle, Minnesota, 26 years old.
That's a sign.
I don't remember how good he's played because I haven't looked specifically for him.
I thought they took like a 3rd round tackle.
They took a 1st round. They took the guy I wanted, remember?
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Darrisaw. I don't know. They could move on from him. I don't know. I don't know how good Brian O'Neill is. I mean, if he's,
re-sign.
I think if he's good, this is gonna sound real
We can't just pick re-sign with everybody. Fine, fuck it. The Chiefs move on from Orlando Brown and pick him up easy. I had to come up with something to spice this up. We can't just be middle ground on everyone. Just re-sign.
We're also not going to be stupid. Okay?
Sometimes you have to just come up with things for entertainment value.
Fair.
And some of them turn out
Juju Smith-Schuster. Let's be real. Pittsburgh's re-signing him for 5 years, $105 million. He's going to be the number one for the next 5 years. Let's just move on.
No,
I've been over this. I don't want Juju as my number 1, but I would like Juju as my number 2.
Hold on.
They're going to pay him like a number 1.
Hold
I
on,
mean,
hold on.
Christ.
To be completely serious, if he has even a half-decent season, the Steelers are going to actually sign him for a 4-year deal.
Oh, yeah. They're gonna take
He's
him.
he's on the hot seat.
Yeah, if he has even a half-decent year, he's gone for 4 years.
He's on the hot seat, but his seat is less hot than...
Yeah, I mean, goddamn, they just re-signed him for a year deal. I mean, Jesus. They literally signed him for a prove-it deal.
Yeah.
DJ Chark.
Here you go. Have $7 million.
DJ Chark.
All right, take
that's
the floor, Tyler.
Honestly, he's one of the number 1 receiving weapons that we've had in the past seasons, not including Marvin Jones because he hasn't played yet. But he's been the number 1 receiving weapons. And so I can already tell you this, he's going to be re-signed for 4 years if he takes it.
All right, fair. And let's be real, if he also does what Urban Meyer wanted him to do, which was bulk up.
Yeah.
If he successfully does that and plays well, then yes, he's going to be there.
He's going to be there for 4 years if he wants the deal. Like, hold on.
I can still see him being I could see them doing a 3-year maybe.
Okay, so hold on just real quick. 2019, he had 73 receptions for 1,008 yards and 8 touchdowns. And that was his rookie year. And then in 2020, he had 53 receptions for 706 yards with 5 touchdowns.
And this is really making my late round pickup of DJ Chark this year sound real good. If touchdown Jesus plays like touchdown Jesus is expected.
Well, you can have Michael Thomas for him.
No, not right now. I won't.
Here's the thing, though, Zach, is that he'll become the number 2 because of the fact we got Marvin Jones in right now.
I don't think that it's going to end up being a true number 1, number 2 situation there. I don't know.
1A, 1B, and that.
I don't know how to explain that, but it's like I don't think that Marvin Jones is coming on. While he's a good receiver, I don't think Marvin Jones is coming on and demanding number 1 receiver attention.
No, he isn't.
No, they're gonna be. It's gonna be which one is open and can actually create good separation consistently.
I think
whoever does that is going to be your one.
It can be on a game-by-game basis.
It will.
Whoever's having the hot hand is going to be the number 1.
Yeah, there's not going to be a clear number 1 on the Jaguars this year.
No, I don't think there ever will be.
There will be at some point.
We've
you
never
just have to get one.
We've never.
No, there will be. There's a clear number 1. A clear number 1 quarterback. Go Sunshine.
In receiving, Tim. We never had.
You know what? Sunshine's going to be the number 1 receiver as well.
Okay. But no,
he just can throw the ball to himself. He's that damn good.
All right, Marshawn Lattimore. Actually, Tyler, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, from all for the time that I've been a Jacksonville fan, we've never had a true number 1 wide receiver except for Cecil Short.
And what years have y'all been good outside of 2017 and 2007?
When we first came into the league.
And you weren't alive then, were you?
No, it was not.
Okay.
It was the late 90s, early 2000s were decent.
This is the first time in your franchise's history that it actually seriously looks like you have a shot at being good consistently.
Oh no, the early 90s, I mean late 90s and early 2000s, we were actually pretty good consistently.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Well, let me put it this way: for the first time since you've been alive.
Yes. Yeah, I will give you that. Ever since I've been cognitive, yes.
Yeah. All right, Marshawn Lattimore. Does he get re-signed?
This is a prove-it season.
A lot of the Saints defense is in the same situation.
Yeah.
You guys were super good 2 years ago. You guys were pretty good last year. If you want the money, do it one more year. I think that they're in a situation where they can't pay Marcus Williams and Marshawn Lattimore.
Yes.
No.
They pay without cutting Taysom Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with that contract. Cortland Sutton. This could be an interesting one. I'll be completely honest. This could be a very interesting one.
It's going to be another prove-it year, honestly.
I will say this.
I say they
a lot of this, for me, it's not only going to depend on if he plays well and can stay healthy, coming off a torn ACL. It's going to be the development of Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah.
If Jerry Jeudy shows up this year and proves he can either be a really good 2 or the number 1 guy, Sutton's gone.
That was my. We have to stop agreeing on everything. Tyler,
Fine,
you're wrong.
You know what? No, fuck you.
I don't know why, but you're wrong.
Fuck off. Let's see. Hassan Reddick for the Panthers. When did he make it to the Panthers?
I'll look it up real quick. Who's had Hassan Reddick?
Wasn't he good the past few years? Because I have not heard much from him since 2017, I don't think.
No. Hassan Reddick is on the Cardinals.
I don't know why it says Carolina then. It must have been a mistype.
No, it's probably saying Cardinals, and it doesn't say Arizona, it says Card. for the
Let me
Cardinals.
see. Robbie Anderson, no, because Robbie Anderson's Carr, and that's Carolina. Probably a mistype.
Probably mistype, but
Yeah. Oh, well.
he had 12.5 sacks last year.
All right. Well, what I'm gonna say here.
If he gets even 5, is a resign.
No, I'm actually not. Because if you think about it, that could be where you make up the room to get Chandler Jones.
Yeah, that
take care of his contract situation.
Yeah,
because you'd already have Chandler Jones and J.J. Watt. Where is Reddick going to fit into this? Are you moving Watt to D-tackle virtually?
Yes.
Fair.
Is J.J. Watt better than Aaron Donald? We're going to find out this year. The answer is no.
Shut up.
Stop being a simp.
I am. I publicly acknowledge that I see Aaron Donald as the best football talent in a long time.
God damn it.
I will agree with that, though.
But I'm gonna say Hassan Reddick does not resign. Doesn't mean they won't attempt to, like later down the line, as a possible. Let's get you at a discount.
Yeah.
But if there's anyone that bids higher, they're saying have a nice career.
I swear to God.
What?
I can't hear over the fucking bag rustling.
Okay, hold on. I'll look away. Bam. You guys are on my other side. Hold on.
We're inside you.
Yeah.
Oh.
I shoved my AirPod up my...
Hey.
For content. Don't worry.
It was at his balls that were freshly shaved by Manscaped's Lawnmower 4.0.
Hey, we haven't gotten there.
We have to keep talking like it. We have to keep talking like it. You know, promote their products, and eventually they'll pay us to do it.
Yeah, but if we do it for free, then isn't it kind of...
Fine. All right, let's try this again.
That were freshly shaved by Pay Us. Done.
Anyway, Evan Ingram.
Problem solved.
The most overrated... the Andrew Wiggins of the NFL. There we go.
Bust.
That's the way to explain it.
Bust.
The most overrated player.
I'm telling you,
what's your decision?
He's getting released.
Walk.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go against both of you. I say that the Giants are just stupid enough to re-sign him. Maybe not long term, but they're gonna keep him around just because they're like, you know what? Maybe you'll play good.
Hold on. I want to ask this one question, though.
They sound like... We love Evan Ingram. He's going to have such upside this year. It's going to be his year.
Anyway, I'm going to ask this one question. Is he a bust?
Right now? I mean, what round was he? Wasn't he a first-round pick?
I believe so. Hold on.
If he was a first-round pick, then yes. As of right now.
As of right now. He's most overrated player.
Yes,
in the
Tim,
NFL.
first round.
He was a first... What pick? Please tell
23.
me. It's better than what it could have been, but yeah, no. That's bust, but I still see the Giants re-signing him just because they want to see him succeed at this point, because they're just idiots who think it's going to work. What the fuck was that?
My leg twitched.
Midway through this good year.
My leg twitched and my pizza's in my lap. I about launched it across the room.
God damn it. Quit having a stroke mid-fucking show. Oh, God. Alright, Robert Tonyan. I don't know. I don't think they're going to.
Probably not.
I think they can sit there and be like, well, he had a couple good games. But you can
I don't
find
think
better.
you can justify moving on as much as you can justify keeping him. I think he's at that middle ground where like, if he wants to come back, he can come back. But if he doesn't want to come back, he doesn't have to come back. I think the decision should be up to him. They offer him offer him an offer that's below market average slightly. And then if he takes it, he takes it, and if he doesn't, he doesn't. And so they're putting the ball in his court completely.
That's fair. Fair. Yeah. Anthony Harris for the Eagles. Can't re-sign him anyway because it's the Eagles.
Where's Darius Slay? I mean, I know he's at the Eagles. I just didn't know.
I don't think
his contract run out soon.
I think maybe 2023, maybe.
I was about to say, because the Lions just traded him, like, last year.
Yeah, I think he's got another year on that deal.
Yeah.
Akeem Hicks for Chicago. They'll keep him.
That's going to be a re-sign for like another 2 years.
They're going to keep him.
That's going to be a 2-year re-sign.
Yeah. DeCastro, didn't he retire? I can't remember exactly what happened to him. He retired.
I think he retired.
I think he retired.
I knew he wasn't on our roster anymore. I couldn't remember if it was due to retiring or if we let him go. Oh no, that's right. We released him because of the ankle injury. So fucking idiots. Anyway.
It's like if the Cowboys just said, you know what, we want to get rid of Zach Martin.
Yeah.
We decided that we don't like the best, the probably the best guard in the NFL anymore. He's just not our guy.
Let's just get rid of him. Don't want him. Yeah. But if he does continue to play, then honestly, any team should at least give him an offer.
Mm-hmm.
DeCastro?
Yeah, any team should give him an offer.
Out in free agency land right now.
Like I said, I can't remember if he actually retired after that or if he's still sitting there. I don't really know.
If he's still sitting there, I would make an offer on him
immediately. Yeah. Calais Campbell. At 36 years
he's
old,
with the Saints too, right?
He's with the Ravens now.
Oh.
I don't see him getting re-signed at this point. Like, I can see it possibly happening.
He's not going to get re-signed.
Like, if they give him another 1-year deal, but at some point he's going to have to retire soon. I mean, Jesus Christ. Unless he becomes the Brady of D linemen.
DeCastro is still
it's going to be Aaron Donald.
DeCastro's still sitting there.
Alright. Then, yeah, someone will pick him up.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if he'll either get picked up like right before preseason or he'll get picked up during the season would be my guess.
Somebody will need a guard. Probably the Cowboys.
Probably the Steelers.
Probably the Cowboys. Well, somebody will get hurt. Zach Martin will have to play somewhere new, and we'll just put DeCastro in.
Yeah.
A guard.
Speaking of Dallas guards, Connor Williams is up for a contract.
Tim, take the floor.
He is on the hot seat, but I would say we re-sign him if he wants a contract that is much, much, much cheaper than Zach Martin's.
All right, I'll listen to Tim on that because I haven't watched him play.
Connor Williams.
Why is
he on the hot seat? I mean, I wouldn't exactly call it a hot seat. I'd call it like a lukewarm seat. Right. This is the Cowboys. We don't like to let people go, nor do we like to pay people that are here or pay free agents. We're just not a big fan of making smart money moves when it comes to signing players. Yeah.
You're the Steelers of the NFC. Got it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's see.
Except we do realize when it's time to cut ties with our old quarterback.
Yes,
and move on to someone new, younger, and fresher.
You do know how to do that. Actually, it's a refreshing sight, But we don't do that. So
go Dak.
Oh God.
Anyway.
Austin Corbett for the Rams at 26. If they can even re-sign him,
If they can afford it. If they can afford it, I would hope they would.
I would. If they don't, it better be because they don't have money. In my opinion, I don't think he's like an elite guard per se.
No.
But you don't have money to do much else. Let's see here. Kyle Fuller at 30. If Denver doesn't re-sign,
tries to walk but gets franchise tagged.
I could see that. Michael. Oh, Tim, another one for you here. Michael Gallup. He's only 26 at this point, mind you.
Dallas really needs to re-sign him, but I think he goes away because I don't know if they want to keep him.
Jacksonville win.
Huh?
I said Jacksonville win.
Shut up.
Jackson, dude, I'd lie. I don't know how, but I mean, Gallup should stay as a Cowboy. He's a great deep burner, and he's only improved over the last couple years. I think he's playing for the value of his contract. He has a place. He has a place in Dallas if he's cheap. If he gets expensive, he has a place in Jacksonville or New York.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that. All right, so Mike Williams, Chargers.
He's good.
I don't know.
Hotter
I don't know if
seat
they
than you.
do.
Hotter seat than many would assume.
Yeah, I just don't think
He's a very good wide receiver, number 2, physical guy, but
you can find that
he doesn't
a lot.
play every game.
Yeah, and you could find a lot of like good number 2s, or at least solid enough number 2s.
You can find a cheaper
pay.
number 2, cheaper number 2 than Mike Williams.
Yes. All right.
I feel like Mike Williams is too close to Keenan Allen
Yes.
to go to pay up for him. I would honestly swap with the Cowboys there. I would take Michael Gallup if he's on the board for the Chargers.
Fair. All right, 3-fingered man himself, Jason Pierre-Paul.
Depends.
He tries to leave but gets franchise tagged.
No, I think it depends. I think if they make a playoff run, he will get re-signed.
I
But if
think.
Yeah, that's my point. Like,
Yeah,
I'm assuming that the Bucks are going to be a playoff team.
It's
I think-
up to where they define like the true line between keeping him as good value, or if they think that someone else further down that depth chart can take over his role and either come close to or be better than Jason Pierre-Paul.
He's getting franchise tagged. They can
Yeah.
get him at They can get him at a decent price if they franchise tag him. So I think that's what they're going to do.
Probably. Robbie Anderson, Carolina.
They're gonna need.
Depends
their
on
receiver.
Darnold.
That's
That's
fair.
fair.
Does Darnold
That's
like
fair.
him? Yes or no?
That's fair. If
They
you
played.
are Carolina,
They played
you
together in
better
New
play to
York.
Darnold. Well, that was quick of a discussion on him.
Yeah.
Gronk. If Brady keeps playing,
If Brady
you
keeps playing,
keep him
he's gonna
happy.
get re-signed.
you keep Brady happy as long as he's playing.
Yes.
As long as Brady wants him, you hold on to him.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
Mariota for the Raiders. No.
I don't think he gets re-signed. I think he bounces around somewhere else as a backup quarterback. He's a good backup.
Yeah.
He's a very good backup quarterback to have.
He was never
Yeah.
a good number one.
And to think he was the
No, he was an
number two
okay
overall
number
pick. To think he was the number 2 overall pick only
God, dude.
6 years ago.
I was
Oregon,
dripped
dude.
out.
What is
I was
wrong with
dripped
them?
out in that Oregon neon yellow. Thank you very
Oregon, I swear.
Let's see. Well, hey, we can't say that anymore. Justin Herbert.
It depends. That's what he could be a 1-year wonder.
No, I think that he does. I think that he doesn't hit. I'm a huge
Yeah,
Herbert fan.
I'm a Herbert fan as
I
well.
want to say this. I'm a massive Herbert fan, but I think that it's hard to replicate the season that he had last year.
Yeah.
In his sophomore year, I think that he probably ends up taking a step back this year,
I think he pulls
and
a
then
Josh Allen.
and then booms the next year.
I think he pulls a Josh Allen. And the reason is, Josh Allen, he didn't regress in his sophomore year, but he didn't improve. He was just the same guy.
will
Then
agree with
third
that.
year hit, and boom. Top 5 quarterback according to most.
Though
He
I
is a
definitely
top
would
five.
not complain if I were to get to see Justin Herbert just become the greatest quarterback in NFL history.
I
I
wouldn't
mean,
be against it.
no doubt, I would love to see Herbert become really good, but I
love
worry
Herbert.
because
I'd love to see the battles of Mahomes, Herbert, and touchdown Jesus.
that'd be interesting. Anyway, moving on.
And then how if the Steelers take? No, they won't do that.
No,
But anyway,
moving on.
Cam Newton, they're not bringing him back. They
He's not
have
coming
Mac
back.
Jones.
He's gonna bounce out somewhere
He's gonna
else.
do this. He's gonna do the same thing as
He's gonna-
Mariota. He might go to the Saints, maybe. I don't know.
No, the
Maybe
Saints
see
are
if-
solid where they're at.
Hell, I wouldn't even be opposed to him going to the Bucs. Even just be there in case Brady
I
finally
doubt
falls.
What do you mean? Blaine Gabbert is
that. Blaine fucking Gabbert, dude. I have
Fair.
experience with that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Blaine
You were the
Gabbert
one
was
who
a
wanted him so
first-round pick.
bad. Yeah, number 4, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
In the same class as Newton, if I remember as well.
Hey, Newton hasn't turned out much better.
he did for a
I
little
think
while.
he did.
Overall,
I don't
he
care
turned
about
out much
lately.
better.
He turned out much better overall. He
Listen,
at least
Zach,
gave a
overall,
couple
Newton-
years of credit.
Overall, Newton
I want-
turned out much better.
I want some hope. Okay?
You do have hope. You have touchdown Jesus.
Yeah, that's fair.
You have all the hope you need.
That is incorrect. I could use
But-
some more vodka.
But you will need more help if you don't re-sign Cam Robinson this offseason.
Nice segue.
Oh, that was.
I saw the
That's
opportunity
smooth.
and took it. I'm becoming
but
good
no.
at this shit. Nah.
But no, I seriously doubt that we wouldn't re-sign him.
Yeah,
I don't-
I just don't see you guys giving him up.
I think the only way we would give him up if he has like an ACL injury.
Only way you'd give him up is, if a video came out during the season of
You want to?
either
You want to?
beating somebody, having a
one
gas mask, or
Speaking of the Jaguars, I heard this take. I was listening to Stay Hot podcast. You can find them on TikTok and shit.
Right.
Theo Ash had this take. He said, "I think Urban Meyer is on the hot seat more than anybody, but the Jaguars are the ones on the hot seat about Urban Meyer." He said, "I think that if this just gets hard, Urban Meyer just quits." Very similar to what Saban did.
Yeah,
you're not wrong.
at all.
You're
I
really
thought that was
not.
just a hilarious take. I was like, yeah, he's probably right.
I seriously hope that doesn't happen because I like the way Urban Meyer has put together this team already.
Well, it'd just be another thing on the list of hopes that have been dashed from Tyler's football fandom.
Yep.
I like the era of Dan Campbell.
Oh,
You
and
go,
out
you
there.
go Ryan.
We're gonna go out there. We're gonna beat them up.
break their kneecap.
we're gonna.
And then if they
bite
get back
their
up,
kneecaps off.
we're breaking them again.
I want guys who can break people's kneecaps.
Oh God! All right. Well, that concludes the top 50 according to this. Is there anything else we want to discuss tonight? I mean, we've been going for almost
I think
2
we're
hours.
good. We've been going for like 2.5 hours or so.
We're at an hour and 53.
We could talk about the Olympics a little bit.
USA basketball sucks. There we go.
Yeah,
And
that's
soccer.
practically.
We've talked
it,
about the
because
Olympics.
I-
That's not a surprise though.
Hey, we actually had some hope because we
No.
won the North American Cup. Anyway,
It's coming home. I don't know how to.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
that's England. All right.
I don't know any of this shit.
So here
It was coming home to England until
it got caught up in
the
customs.
final
somewhere in
shootout.
Italy. It got caught up in customs somewhere in Italy.
Instead, it's coming Rome.
Shut up. Anyway, let's begin the Olympic medal count. This is starting with just having one gold medal. So Uzbekistan has a gold medal. Thailand, Philippines, Norway, Iran. Hong Kong has a gold medal. Ecuador, Bermuda, Austria, Slovenia, Croatia, Tunisia, Hungary, France, Canada, Italy. Kosovo has 2. South Korea, Australia, Great Britain, the Russian Olympic Committee, China, Japan, and then Japan and the U.S. have the same amount of gold medals, but the U.S. has more medals overall.
USA. USA.
So
Get up, cocksuckers. Salute the flag. It's Memorial Day.
so
It is July.
It's Memorial Day weekend. Get up, cocksuckers. Salute the flag.
So America is currently in the league, but the countries I'm impressed with is Slovenia and Kosovo. Oh, and Hong Kong.
Slovenia is about to win the
Basketball.
basketball.
Yeah. So
Oh,
Hong
yeah,
Kong
they've
won in fencing.
got a certain guy.
They may or may not have next up for the best basketball player in the NBA.
Yeah, just slightly.
I said next up, by the way. LeBron James still holds the title. No one come
Yeah.
at me unless you want to. That'd actually make me,
LeBron
you know,
James does not
that'd gain some traction as a popular take, as an unpopular take.
LeBron
You know,
James
take what
is
you
an
want.
asshole and doesn't deserve it. And has become a
Okay.
prostitute for China.
God damn it, Tim.
I said and has become a prostitute for China, but
Alright, let's hurry up and end this before it goes any further.
so Slovenia got their gold in men's slalom whitewater rafting.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting. Bermuda has a gold medal. What the fuck?
That's
They
a
got
real
it.
place. I thought that was just a triangle.
Him, I swear to God, I'm gonna throw you
Wait,
out.
wait, it's not a
I thought that
triangle?
was just a popular triangle.
I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna go to bed.
I thought it was just a type of triangle.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Like you've got, you know,
Like, wait, that's not a thing.
Isosceles,
I saw
acute, Bermuda.
Y'all are gonna make me go to bed. I swear to God.
Are
But-
you saying that we're annoying you?
Yeah, you're gonna make me kill myself.
Never would we do that.
Fucking liars.
Now, legally, we have to say that we would never make him forcefully commit suicide.
Yeah. Just want to make that clear.
It's
Yeah,
a
we're not-
Unless we get canceled over it, because I feel like that would increase our following. So, like, you guys do what you want with that information.
If you're gonna cancel us for it, at least make sure you promote the
Make
channel and
sure
all
we
that.
get trending on Twitter, please.
Yeah, and then I can go promote my stuff while getting canceled. You know, so that's what most people do.
Yeah, just look at Jake Paul. Anyway,
Jesus.
Bermuda won in the women's triathlon.
Hmm.
And Tunisia won in swimming.
You would think Bermuda would win in swimming.
The important thing is, the U.S. has the most. USA.
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 We actually don't have the most amount of medals, though.
Shut the
just
fuck
told me
up.
that
Yes,
we
we
did.
do. Shut the fuck up. Yes, we do.
So are you a liar now, huh?
No, so we have the most amount of gold medals. So how it goes is that
You just said we had the most. We had more overall.
no, we have more overall than Japan, which gives us the lead over Japan. So currently how it works is we are tied with Japan via gold medals. We both have 8. But because of the fact that the US has 6 more medals, oh god. Because of
See,
the
he
fact
can't even speak his bullshit.
I'm gonna kill all of you. Anyway.
You can't leave your house, dumbass.
I'll give you the Rona.
Oh, you heard that, Chad? No.
But no. So basically, if it's tied with the gold medals, then it goes to the overall medals, which will decide who is above the. and we are currently above Japan because of the fact that we have more medals. But we are tied with the amount of medals with China. We're both at 19. Where did Israel get their bronze medal in?
I was really waiting to see how long that silence would go.
I'm sorry. I was trying to my headphone died.
Ow. It was just pure silence, and I'm like,
My
I haven't said
headphone
anything
died.
yet.
I was trying to troubleshoot.
I'm just like, alright, well, no one wants to talk. I'll just sit here and see how long till somebody finally says something. After they've had enough of pure silence.
USA. USA.
You're gonna make me fucking judo chop you in the dick.
Huh?
USA.
USA. USA.
But you're like, joke's on you. I'm into that shit.
That is literally the best comeback line ever.
What, jokes?
For anything. That is literally the best comeback line ever.
What, joke's on you, I'm into that
Joke's
shit.
on you. I'm into that shit.
Stops everyone in their tracks.
That is true. Oh, we forgot to talk about one thing.
And that would be?
The Texas and Oklahoma to the SEC.
So
that's all bullshit.
We should probably not do that because then we're gonna spend an hour and I'm gonna go on a Notre Dame rant, and it's not a no because that's what we did. That's what we did on That's what we did that in our group chat, and it didn't. I shit on Notre Dame for like an hour.
That is true.
Yes.
I mean, I absolutely shit on Notre Dame for an hour.
I mean, it was bad.
I mean, none of it was incorrect, but
I will say this much: you guys are like, it's all bullshit and everything, but it's actually apparently it's basically a done deal at this point.
Yeah. No, I saw that.
It is.
They confirmed it recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much a lock. Well, all right, it's a lock that they're gonna at least make the attempt to. It's not locked that they're actually gonna get there.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna call that the podcast. I mean, we can still sit here and talk after, but
no, I'm going to bed. Fuck you guys.
All right, I see my place in this fucking this bullshit.
Oh, you thought I liked you? No, I use you for money.
You're not doing a very
joke's on you. I don't pay you.
You're not doing a very good job, like at all.
But no, I seriously need to go to bed.
All right, well, thank you to the 20 playbacks says somebody gave a shit for a few minutes.
Oh, somebody actually watched it?
Yeah, apparently there were 20 playbacks at some point, so somebody tuned in for a few minutes.
Huh.
So at that rate, I'm closing this show. We need some viewers next time. Jesus Christ, this is pitiful.